Sure.
So I just saw Guardians of the Galaxy, it's Volume 2 last night. And I don't know exactly how we're gonna you know what I mean, like talk about what I guess whatever happens
Yeah.
happens, right?
Yeah.
Um, what did you think about the movie
Well,
overall?
like, like, I loved every second of it. Like,
Really?
yeah, I felt like uh, it wasn't like the plot may not have been like the best ever, but
Yeah.
but in terms of like the characters themselves and the chemistry they have between each other is
Yes.
just so freaking great,
Mhm.
and I like just enjoy that them like they feel like they must have a lot of fun recording together, and
Mm.
like Chris Pratt is just seems to be like a person everybody likes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I just enjoyed like I don't know if there were probably moments. I agree with like I read the comments saying they kind of like overdid it with the jokes, like they
Yeah.
to like batting the same jokes over and over again a
Yeah,
little
when
bit.
they talk about what was it? Egos is like helper that helps him sleep, like the
Yeah,
relationship between her and Drax, and he's just like, yeah, you know, you're ugly. And then like when he was
yeah,
thinking about it, he was like,
yeah,
what was it? At some point in the movie, she's like trying to wake him up. He's like, no, I don't
yeah,
think of you that way. You're not.
yeah, yeah,
Like the
yeah,
whole time, they just kept bringing that up.
yeah.
What did you think about Ego himself as a character?
Um, well, I remember like trying to check out. I used to uh, I used to subscribe to the Marvel thing,
Yeah,
the comic books thing, because I
yeah,
wanted to try out because it's like what is it, $10 a month?
yeah. That's nothing. Yeah, yeah.
So I was like to try different ones, and I remember like trying the Guardians of the Galaxy one a little bit, and there he was like that was like his story was quite different. He was not like this kind like how he was in this movie. So I didn't know if what to expect really, because like I just thought him like I knew he had like he was like a mysterious had like his own world, but I didn't like I don't know. He had probably had different versions
Sure,
in
sure.
that sort of stuff. So
Were you cool with them kind of they introduced Quinn's dad immediately, kind of. Well, not immediately, right? They still had to go and escape because of the whole celestial beings, right? And
mm,
Rocket takes the little batteries or whatever from them, and then they take the
yeah,
sister of what's her face, and
yeah,
um, they just kind of launch right into it.
yeah. I mean, they could. Yeah, maybe they should have maybe more with this like sovereign people.
Hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, it kind of jumped to them quite fast.
Because I know this is going to be starting to bring this up, so like if anyone hasn't seen this movie, spoilers. So I feel like the sovereign people should have been a bigger role than what they were. They felt more like
Yeah,
a secondary kind of quest. You feel me, right? Because like
yeah,
at the end of the movie, if you stay long enough, they reveal that Adam's going to be coming back. That the Enchantress or whatever has
yeah,
created Adam, and you know he's the greatest threat to humanity or to the universe, but he's also the greatest defender because he's like superior about justice or whatever, right?
yeah,
And I felt like if that's what's going to be the third movie, why wouldn't you focus more on the sovereign people? Because I feel like, yeah, any asshole could just look Google like what are the sovereign people and get all that lore from there. But like if you're trying to create that this guy's created from the sovereign people, there should be more lore there. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Especially for people that don't
I
know any of
just
that.
I just like I think the reason why I maybe they were planning to have them more in it from the beginning,
Mm.
but like I think how their races and how they like speak and how they are as people
Yeah,
might have like gotten like annoying for people watching,
probably.
because they're not like like it was fun for the bits like you saw with them,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
don't know how like if they had more of them they probably maybe end up annoying. I don't know, maybe they cut that or like changed it, because I feel like they probably didn't decide. Like, it feels weird that they like introduced him immediately. But
Yeah, I feel like you could have done something more than that, right? I feel like the fact that he like helped them escape, I was like, oh, cool, that's interesting. When he's gonna come back, oh, fucking 2 minutes later, here he is.
Yeah,
All right, I guess,
yeah.
cool. What did you? I actually wanted to see more of the sister
Yeah,
because I feel like she was supposed to be a more important character. That was she kind of sided with her sister once again.
yeah.
I forgot her name, so sorry, folks. But
It's Nebula, right?
Nebula, right? Okay, that sounds familiar. That's a name
Yeah.
Thanos would fucking think of.
Yeah,
I felt like that should have been a bigger deal that she kind of sided with them in the end. You know what I mean? Instead of it was just like, oh, cool, she's just now along. It's like, all right, cool, awesome.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you saw that like plot coming because it's quite
Common.
common. Yeah, exactly. You like, she's gonna join them eventually. Maybe not in this one, but maybe next one. You'd like that kind of storytelling because I saw Moonsbrew commented that he thought it was like a filler movie.
Yeah.
I kind of see that point, but at the same time, I feel like it was a completely necessary movie because you need to have like the whole Ego Ghost story.
You need to have
like,
the foundation
solved.
to build
So
about it.
you have it solved before. Plus, I don't like. I feel like it needed to have a Marvel movie that isn't so like bring forth the story.
Yeah.
Like just have a like good fun movie. That sort of stuff.
That's how this movie really felt too. That it was just a nice movie that I could just kick back and relax. Like I didn't have to really take it serious because that's not the kind of movie this really is. Like there's lore in there, right? There's interesting bits of information, right? But like,
I feel like the like they do a good job of balancing like serious moments with like the comical ones. Maybe a little bit too like I said before, the like beating the jokes a little bit. Like they didn't have to do that. I felt like like the balance maybe a little bit too much of like jokes and maybe a little bit more serious and to balance it better.
Yeah, I feel like they could have. How do I put it? Like, okay, the relationship between Rocket and
Yondu?
Yeah, Yondu. Which, by the way, I never forget. I feel like that little side story that they have, where they were like, we're both kind of the same. We both did this, and that. Here's my mistakes that led me to my path. Don't keep following this path. That was cool, little small bits and pieces, but you could have probably done that a little bit stronger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like I didn't feel like why would Rocket really care that much that Yondu died? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it should just be like, I mean, that sucks. You know, I know Quinn feels a lot more, but like I'm surprised Quinn didn't feel more.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't they didn't bond at all in the first one. So like just a little bit that they had in that movie, like maybe if we seen more moments or like how long, like it, like this, all of this was just in a span of like a day.
Yeah,
this movie take place a day or 2 days.
Yeah,
so
honestly,
like how did it like they become like that like great friends in like 2 days?
Like it feels like Quinn went from like let's run away from the sovereign people, let's rekindle my relationship with my long lost father. Let's learn about my father. Let's learn, hey, you're a god and all this belongs to you and you're immortal. And then kill your father and everything else.
Yeah.
It happened in a week.
I mean, like, the emotional, like, roller coaster was not really there that much. Should have been for him because, like afterwards it was like done. It didn't feel like all it was about John.
Yeah,
he had already forgotten. Like who the fuck cares? Like we was murdered by that. Like you do every Wednesday.
Yeah, dude. It's just another fucking Wednesday. You know, I lose a dad while finding a dad, but fuck it. I have Yondu. Oh, Yondu died. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'm a god. Well, no, he lost his god power, so I guess he's just a regular fucking human being. I guess whatever. Yeah. What did you think about the use of Groot? I feel like
they really like, because he became such a mascot because of the first one. They they kind of like they even did it in the movie. They were like, they dressed him up the color. He's the mascot.
Yeah.
Like yes, that's
the
exactly
opening fucking whole the whole. By the way, I hated that they didn't show them defending the actual little statue, whatever that the Sovereign hired them to do. I felt like, don't get me wrong, I get it's a mascot.
I think like when I looked at that, was kind of like, oh yeah, they looked kind of at the Deadpool intro. It's like, we want something similar to that. Because like that was a hilarious one, so we do something similar. Yeah. I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah.
For what it was, but like there was no, like, that was the only like cool fight in the entire movie. So that's why, like, if the fact was that you got some other cool fight later on, then
kind of balances out, right?
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I still bought the Groot fucking popcorn thing. My girlfriend wanted it, so I was like, yeah, alright, let's fucking buy it. Why not? I don't know if that was offered for you in your theater, because I know you're up in there in the North Place.
Like, yeah, no, like, I know, like...
like, Dan posted a photo of it.
Yeah, I know you could buy stuff for there's, like, my manager, she went and watched, like, the back-to-back, so first movie and then the second one, they had this thing. So I know that they had like a lot of like stuff you could buy from that one. But I don't know. I don't think I don't even know where they sell it in my cinema. It's like a decent size, but I don't know if they sell a lot of things there.
Well, I mean, it was like a, you know how it's like a popcorn bag, but like it's kind of like it's not really it's like a headpiece, right? And like you can, it felt weird eating popcorn at Groot's head, but like it looks cool.
I think we had similar.
Yeah.
Maybe it did. Nothing that I saw.
Yeah, but like you can tell that like Groot got a lot of roles that like, yeah, he's popular, so let's put him here, and that. He was in the first fucking trailer, for fuck's sake. Like, no shit.
Yeah.
That whole thing where Rocket's explaining like, don't push this button, push that button. And then also in the post credits where you see Groot being like a teenager, so that's kind of cool to see, you know.
But I don't think, like, I still, we'll see. But I think they're almost gonna have him be adult again. I have a hard time, like, because next one is gonna be the Avengers, right?
Yeah.
So they won't have a movie before that. So it would be really fucking weird if they have a teenager Groot in the Avengers movie.
Well, I mean, you say that, but we just had fucking Kid Groot, dude. So I don't know.
I mean, Kid Groot, like, yeah, like suited this like their own movie, like the Guardians of Galaxy movie. I don't like. A lot of people will definitely watch the Avengers one. So I don't know. Like, I don't know if how much comical tone they want to it.
Yeah, that's true. I think especially with what's going to be happening with Thanos, that they kind of really want to make sure that it's kind of serious, because it's probably going to be a super long fucking movie. Kind of maybe longer than.
That's why it's split up in two.
Yep, it might even be longer than Batman vs Superman. Because that shit was a long time.
I mean, the amount of characters they need to have in the next one.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see all of them get together, because you're going to have all these ridiculously paid actors share these lines. Like, you better get your money's worth, man.
Jesus Christ. With how you saw, like the flower thing that, like, bursted into this blue goo thing that, like, looked really weird, and, like, you didn't really fully understand what the fuck it was.
No.
What was... Like, I just understood he was gonna cover, like, the whole of planets, but what would that fucking do? He would just, like, do blue goo over entire planets. I don't know. It was really, like, really weird.
Yeah.
And that, like when I read the credit scene, I'm surprised that like we didn't get to see the Guardians meet one of some of the Earth protectors.
Yeah, you would think you want to drive that home if you're gonna have everybody get together. They're like, nah, fuck it, we'll do it later.
Yeah, I mean, like, when are they, like, are they just gonna get together suddenly in start of like the first Avengers movie? I feel like that's. I mean, it is. It have to be that. Like, it won't be the 4 movies. That would be really.
Yeah, no, that'd be fucking stupid.
Exactly.
Cause like fucking, you can't just. I bet you what's gonna happen is they're just gonna have them all come out and be like, oh hey, what's up, Iron Man? Oh hey, what up, Quinn? How you doing? That's it. Like they all know each other. That's it.
Yeah.
Just to save time, which I wouldn't mind. I guess
it must be like some incident that the Guardians like do. Like probably they are the cause of it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you think of Drax? I felt they really made the whole comedic side of him even come out more with his whole. Why wasn't he wearing? What was it? He wasn't wearing his like air protection thing because his nipples or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hurts his nipples.
Dude, when Quinn puts it on him, he's like, my nipples.
That's a funny thing about literally people, like they say exactly what they.
Yeah. I like it. Plus, I just something about it being Batista makes me like appreciate it more. I don't know.
For me, it doesn't matter that much because I've never been like wrestling has never been big for me. So
no, of course.
So like the first time I saw him was the first like Guardians movie.
Oh, dude, the first movie I saw of him was when he was Inspector in the James Bond movie.
Was he in that? Oh, I didn't even realize.
He was the fuck. Okay, you know when they're all having the meeting inside the little building that like he had to go take some dude's car to get into. He was the main guy that killed that one guy with like a pen or whatever.
Yeah, the Italy, Rome. I didn't remember that he was.
I mean, I guess I cared because like I know who the fuck he is, but whatever. What do you think about them revealing Adam? Did you expect it, or was that kind of like, oh wow, interesting?
No, I didn't expect it because I'm like
neither.
I never like, and also I'm not no, like I have learned much more about comics, but I'm still not.
Yeah, no, I get you.
I never really grew up with comics that much. I still have. That's why I think I enjoy like a lot of the movies much more than a lot of comics people. And then some comics people enjoy certain movies more because they like the comics. For instance, I know John Rambo liked the Civil War one, and like from a standpoint for me, I didn't really like it. I thought it was like dumb personally.
Yeah, I kind of have to lean more on you just because of a lot of things that happened in that movie. There was a lot of things that I felt like it was lacking in that movie, you know what I mean? Like, Spider-Man wasn't used that much at all. He was there for one fight, and that was it.
Yeah.
When, like, there's a whole fucking trailer where people freaked out of him, and they didn't really take advantage of whatever. We're not here to talk about fucking, that would be like a year late. But yeah.
Also, Guardians of the Galaxy 1 was before the James Bond Spectre movie. I thought I remember that someone was like, but like I sort of recall him was in Spectre, but I was like, but I think still like that movie was before that. So, yeah.
Oh well, then shit. I guess my memory's off. Fuck it, whatever. I was a kid, damn it. Yeah. Overall though, I gotta say the movie was cool, and I did enjoy it. You know what I mean? Guardians.
Yeah, I mean, I really love I think I really love Bradley Cooper.
Yeah,
he did an amazing job. It's maybe like not the writing is always on par for like this movie, but like I really enjoy every time he's on because he does such a great job, and he's like I never thought in a million years when he was on Alias that he would get this big.
Remember the cause of concern that people had for the first Guardians too, as well, when they found out that he was going to be playing Rocket. They're like, "What, Bradley Cooper? What the fuck? Why?"
Yeah, well, at that point as well, he was in like literally everything.
Yeah, that's true.
That was one of the, I think, main, like, he's fucking in everything. What the hell? Nowadays, I think.
It's calmed down.
Yeah, and he's not in every freaking Oscar-nominated movie and all that. So that's why, like, I think people just thought it was like too much of him.
Did you like Guardians Volume 2 more than Volume 1?
I think if Volume 1 didn't exist, you wouldn't enjoy this one as much because
really?
Because the bond between the characters and like enjoying the character. Maybe if you knew the comics, I don't know, or like a fan of the comics and you could jump right into it. But like I feel like the like overall, I thought like I liked this one more, but I don't think I would have liked it as much if I hadn't like gotten to know these characters and enjoy the first one.
Oh shit! Okay, interesting. So you feel that one was better just because it's really set up all these characters and like you kind of need it in order to enjoy it too.
Like I said, it's like hard because like I enjoy this one more, but I wouldn't have enjoyed it as much if it wasn't for like everything that happened and how they the first one. So,
that's true, and especially with I
would say like they cancel each other out, both of them like.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
At that point, because of like both had like the first one was like better made and better like story in my opinion. Like,
I do feel that that if you didn't watch one, you wouldn't really have appreciated that Yondu fucking died.
Yeah.
It would have just been like, okay, I don't know who he is. Who gives a fuck about him?
Yeah.
But what do you think about them getting a fucking pilot?
Well,
that was so random.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I guess.
It's like it's funny though. The guy that's on their team now, he I don't even remember his name. Like, he's brother or cousin of the director.
Is he really?
Yes. Yes.
Well,
and he used to be in all the Gilmore Girls stuff.
Are you fucking serious?
That like he was really like I knew him from there, and he's like so. But yeah, like I like him from that. But like it's really weird having him on their team. That's I gotta say I didn't see it coming.
I'm like I didn't know who the fuck he was, and now knowing that he was in the Gilmores, I'm like that's who's piloting your fucking ship. All right. It just seems weird, but whatever. All right, well, I mean, yeah. Overall, though, like, yeah, I enjoyed the movie a lot. I like it more. I have to agree with you that, like, I just enjoy this movie more than one for whatever reason. I feel like one was the foundation, and it made me appreciate two more. So I really understand what you mean when it's like you kind of need both. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I think when 3 comes out, or it's gonna come out, I'm gonna watch 1 and 2, and then go into 3. You know what I mean? Just because, like,
yeah.
I'll know everything. It's like, yeah, you're this and you're that. You're gonna die and whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the movie.
They do 3. I like sure the Adam part is coming to play, but what the hell the story is gonna be like, I have no freaking clue because the first Avengers movie is gonna happen before that, right? So. I don't whatever caused that one will have a major impact on whatever they're gonna do.
It's gonna be cool being able to see this and be like, wow, I remember when I was in high school or just got out of high school and all these fucking movies started coming out about the superheroes. It's pretty interesting to just kind of see that. I don't know why. Like for me, I feel like it's cool to see kids watch these movies and they can appreciate comics and now they're going to be supporting all that because like I want to see this movie with my girlfriend and while she had to use the facilities and I was just waiting for her and this like little girl just comes and like just starts to sit down next to me. She like starts talking with me. She's telling me how like she really loves Rocket. She thinks Giants is funny.
Yeah.
And we were talking about superhero stuff and I'm just like, wow, this is just a random little girl and she's like, oh yeah, these comic book people are fucking cool.
Yeah.
I love that. But
yeah, and eventually that will be the same for like other like video games, and that's it's already becoming like big like it's gonna be the standard as well. Just as and like everyone is talking about it, like it's a everyday thing. Like whenever we get older and our generation becomes the like in their 30s and 40s.
Because our generation can be the ones that played a lot of fucking video games. Saw a lot of really good ones, right?
Yeah.
And then we also had, well, whatever. I'm not going to go there. Thanks for joining me for this, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. It's been a while.
Yeah, dude. So. You know, it's always cool to see someone come out of retirement after a year not making videos, and you know.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I think eventually I'm gonna. Like start making videos again,
like in another year, or like
I can't promise when, and but at some point I will probably get an idea, and then finally I find like, oh yeah, this is what I will do, and then suddenly
the return of the cooking videos, please.
Well, we might be getting a new stove at some point, so maybe after that, and then maybe I can do that, because like I have a hard time finding food that I like to make here in Canada, so like it's more of an experiment. Let's try different foods.
For sure. Thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe. You can follow me at CezrDaPleazr on Twitter. You can follow Ras here at, what the fuck's your Twitter?
Story of Crown everywhere. Like simple.
Description for all that in the video. All that information in the video description down below. Take care, folks. Goodbye.
Bye.